Hey guys, it's A Hunting again. I wanted to do some commentary over this video, maybe tell you guys about myself a little bit, and you guys could watch some decent gameplay. I'm playing Squad Heist again, of course. I think I go 14 and 5, which is not bad for a small game. I think I joined late too, so it's pretty good, I think. Like I said, I want to tell you guys about myself a little bit. I'm 28 years old. I'm not sure what I want to do with my life still, but I do like to go with the flow. So, but I'm huge into the paranormal and horror. It doesn't look like it on my channel, but it's true. And I was thinking about opening up a little bit and telling you guys some stories of like ghost stories and true paranormal stuff of myself and of friends and family. My friend actually gave me permission to share one of his ghost stories, one of his personal experiences with ghosts. And when he told me, it really freaked me out. It's really spooky. I never heard a story like this or an experience like this before, so it always stuck. It was always in the back of my mind, and it never really left there too. So I occasionally bring it up to him, and we talk about it and stuff. It still freaks him out to this day too. He can't stop thinking about it as well. But let me tell you guys the story. He actually wrote it down for me so I could write it. So I could tell you guys. This is his experience. Back in the mid to late 90s, my wife and I lived in a house in the middle of the woods. We were surrounded by a virtual forest of pine trees and dirt. The nearest neighbor was miles away. We were out on the porch one night smoking cigarettes. It had to be around 3 a.m. We were night owls before the kids. It was extremely quiet other than the usual crickets, tree frogs, and owls. Suddenly, the crickets stopped chirping, and the frogs stopped croaking, like dead quiet at this point. Now I lived in the sticks long enough to know that that's a sign that something was there and we weren't alone. I looked at my wife, and she was thinking the same thing I was. I asked her to go inside and get my gun. She came back out, and we sat there in the quiet for quite some time. Still no crickets, still no frogs. All of a sudden, we heard tromping through the woods, right along the tree line. This was some time just before winter, so all the leaves are on the ground and everything was dry. You could clearly hear the sound. I'm sorry. You could clearly hear the loud crunch of footsteps. No animal is that careless and loud as to make that much noise when walking in the night. I admit I became a little nervous. We listened as the footsteps continued and got nearer. Then, just as plain as day, we could both hear a little girl's voice ask, "Daddy, are we there yet?" And in return, we heard a loud and guttural male grunt. Keep in mind, there's no civilization for miles. I went absolutely apeshit. My shotgun has a tactical light at the end of the barrel. I flicked it on and off. I ran through those woods for what seemed like forever, but in reality it was probably closer to an hour. Absolutely nothing. No sign of life. No more footsteps. No disturbed ground. Just nothing. I came back to my wife, who was inside behind a locked door at this point. She was very shaken and hoping that I found that little girl. I had to break the news that what we heard wasn't of this world. To this day, still not sure what we heard, but I'll never forget that little girl's voice, how sad and confused it was. Just another ghost in the woods. Whew. Uh, that gave me chills just reading that again. Oh, so spooky and eerie, and it's terrifying. I don't know. That's just creepy and freaky. That's something you. That's something that will never leave you. That permanently stays with you forever. That's who you are now. I wonder. I really wonder to this day what the hell that is. Well, I thank my friend for letting me share that. I think everyone should know. Maybe in one of my other videos, I'll share my experiences as well. Or maybe I could share ghost stories that I read online too. Let's just do the mix of both. How about you guys tell me some of your ghost stories? Write them in the comments. Maybe I could share one of your experiences in my videos. That'd be really cool. It's something I want to do now. I love listening to them, I'm a true believer. I've been involved with the paranormal since childhood. I've been in paranormal groups. You know, I watch all the TV shows. I'm sure there's going to be skeptical minds out there, but that's alright. It's usually good conversations to have a skeptic around anyways. But I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of the videos. There's about 2 or 3 more minutes left. Thanks for listening, guys. I really appreciate it. And please let me know your ghost stories in the comments. I would love to hear them. And if you give me permission, I would love to share them, especially the good ones. Alright, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.